Hey everyone, this is Steven here, back at it again with another video. In today's video, I'm going over the NFL sports card market. But before we get into that, if you enjoy this type of content and would like to see more in the future, please feel free to hit the like button and also subscribe. So now that we got all that out of the way, we can get into the actual video here. I did want to say that I hope everyone is having a great weekend so far and had a very enjoyable and relaxing Thanksgiving for those of you that celebrate it. The main goal and purpose of today's video is to take a look at the NFL football sports card market. We are currently heading into week 12 of the NFL season, so I just wanted to give a quick update to see how the NFL sports card market is currently trending. Now, I know we've talked about this quite a bit on this channel, and a lot of other channels talk about this too, but typically what we see in the past is that the NFL sports card market starts to slowly increase during the off season, and it really peaks right before the season starts. And then once the season starts, these cards really start to trend down and the market starts to trend down as a whole. And then once we get into the playoffs, you're going to see select players and cards on teams that are doing really well. Their cards are typically going to start trending up in the playoffs. And then once the playoffs end, whether their teams get knocked out or not, then their cards start to slowly trend down again heading into the off season. And that's kind of the trends that we've seen in the past. So currently, with it being through week 12, what we can expect to see is that a lot of these cards are still going to be trending down. So I'm going to take a look at some players and cards just to see if that's still holding true. And what I have here is, this is the current odds of winning the NFL MVP this year. And I just want to go through and I'm going to look at all these players just to see how the cards are currently holding up. So the current favorite right here is Tom Brady, and this is broken out by different sports books here. But Tom Brady is currently the unanimous favorite. Then we have Josh Allen at number 2, Matthew Stafford at number 3, Dak Prescott, then Aaron Rodgers, followed by Justin Herbert, and then Kyler Murray, who's been battling some injuries lately. We have Patrick Mahomes on here as well. Derrick Henry is on the list, but he's a scratch because he got injured a couple weeks ago and is out for the rest of the season. Lamar Jackson's another quarterback on there. So I just wanted to pull up some charts of all these players because in theory, these are the players that are playing the best, and they're all quarterbacks. Quarterbacks do have a lot higher odds of winning the MVP every year, and they do win the majority of the years. But in theory, these players should in theory be playing pretty well, as they currently have the highest odds of winning the MVP. So I just want to go take a look and see how these cards are performing through week 12 of the NFL. So the first off here, we have Tom Brady, and I don't really go over his cards that often because it seems like his cards are just in a different category as a lot of the other quarterbacks, as he is pretty much cemented as the greatest of all time. But I have his 2000 Bowman base rookie card and also his 2000 Bowman Chrome rookie card. Both of these are going to be in PSA 10s. And it looks like for the Bowman Chrome base rookie card, that's down about 3%, whereas the Bowman base, so the base Bowman rookie card, is actually up about 20%. So over the past 30 days, it looks like Tom Brady rookie cards are either flat for the Bowman Chrome or also up about 20%, so pretty significantly for his Bowman base rookie card. Now, the rest of the players I'm going to look at, just to quickly summarize it, it does look like a lot of these cards are going to be trending down. Tom Brady is actually the only card and player out of the list of MVP candidates for the quarterbacks that is actually trending somewhat up. So now I'm going to switch over to the rest of the MVP candidates. I'm going to start off with Josh Allen, who currently has the second highest odds of winning the MVP. So again, in theory, he should be having a pretty solid season with the Bills. Even though the Bills have been struggling a little bit as of late, he's still putting together a pretty solid season. But I have his 2018 Optic base rookie card and also his 2018 Prizm base rookie card. Both of these are going to be in PSA 10s. Now it looks like for the Prizm base rookie card, that's down about 33% over the past month, whereas the Optic base PSA 10 is down about 25%, 24.5%. So pretty significant decreases for Josh Allen over the past month. But let's keep moving along here. The next highest odds is Matthew Stafford, who has been struggling as of late. He hasn't had the best past month or anything like that. He did start off the season pretty hot, and he's been cooling down a little bit as of late. But there still are some MVP talks with Matthew Stafford on the Rams. I have two of his rookie cards here. I have the 2009 Topps Chrome base rookie card and also his 2009 Topps Chrome Refractor rookie card. Both of these are going to be in PSA 10s. Now, it looks like for the Topps Chrome Refractor, that's down about 32% over the past 30 days, whereas his Topps Chrome base is down about 24%. So again, we are seeing some pretty significant decreases for Matthew Stafford as well as Josh Allen over the past 30 days. The next quarterback I have here is Dak Prescott on the Dallas Cowboys, another player that started the season off really hot, but since then has been cooling off as he's been battling some injuries, and the Dallas Cowboys have been battling some injuries as well on the offensive line and their wide receiver core. So Dak hasn't had the best last couple games, but still pretty solid season so far. But I have his 2016 Prizm Silver rookie card. This one's going to be in a PSA 10. And for this Prizm rookie card, this one's down about 23% over the past 30 days. So again, another pretty big decrease for Dak Prescott. The next cards and player I have here is Justin Herbert on the Los Angeles Chargers. I have his 2020 Optic base rookie card and also his 2020 Prizm base rookie card. Both of these are going to be in PSA 10s. Now, the 2020 rookie class, pretty decent class with Herbert, Burrow. Hurts is playing okay, but these cards were pretty heavily printed. Let's check out how these Herbert rookie cards have done over the past 30 days. Looks like the Prizm is down a whopping 25%, whereas the Optic base is actually flat, so pretty flat for the Optic, whereas the Prizm base is down 25%. So again, we are seeing some pretty big decreases for Justin Herbert as well as a lot of the other quarterbacks we've seen so far. The next player I have here is Patrick Mahomes on the Kansas City Chiefs. I have his 2017 Optic base rookie card and then also his 2017 Prizm Silver. He does not have a Prizm base rookie card, only the silver, so I'm going to use this one. Both of these are going to be in PSA 10s. It looks like for the Prizm Silver, that's down about 5% over the past 30 days, whereas the Optic base is down about 15%. So again, we are seeing some decent sized decreases in even Patrick Mahomes rookie cards. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes started the season off pretty slow. They have been picking up over the past couple of weeks or so, but still we are seeing some decreases in Patrick Mahomes rookie cards. The next card and player I have here is Aaron Rodgers. I have his 2005 Topps rookie card, and this one is in a PSA 10. And this card over the past 30 days is down. It's pretty much flat, but down about 3% over the past month. Now, Aaron Rodgers' cards have kind of been all over the place over the past year as he ended up winning the MVP. They got knocked out of the playoffs last year, and then all offseason he was kind of holding out, and no one really knew if he was going to come back to the Packers or not. And then he ended up coming back, and then their first game, they ended up getting destroyed by the New Orleans Saints. And then ever since then, the Packers have actually been on a tear. They've only lost a couple of games this season, but then Aaron Rodgers also has some political things going on with Aaron Rodgers, so these cards have kind of been up and down over the past year or so, but over the past 30 days, this card's actually pretty flat, down about 3% over the past month. The next cards and player I have here is Kyler Murray. I have his 2019 Prizm base rookie card, and then also his 2019 Prizm Silver rookie card, which is more limited. Both of these are going to be in PSA 10s. Now, Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals really came out hot at the beginning of the season, but Kyler Murray has been out with an injury over the past couple weeks or so, but he still has pretty decent odds of winning the MVP currently, even though he has been out a couple weeks. That just goes to show how hot he really was at the beginning of the season, and the Cardinals are putting together a really solid season. But it looks like for the Prizm Silver rookie card, that's down a whopping 27% over the past month, whereas the Prizm base rookie card is down about 14.6%, so we'll call it 15% over the past month. So Kyler Murray has seen a pretty significant decrease in his cards over the past 30 days, but a lot of that has to do with the fact that his cards did see a very significant run-up towards the beginning of the season when he was playing lights out, and ever since he's been battling some injuries since then, his cards have really cooled down since then. The next card and player I have here is Lamar Jackson. I have his 2018 Optic base rookie card and also his 2018 Prizm base rookie card. Both of these are going to be in PSA 10s. And it looks like the Prizm base rookie card is down 28%, 27.6%, so pretty big decrease for the Prizm base rookie card, whereas his Optic base rookie card is down another 23%. So again, pretty big decreases for Lamar Jackson, who has had a pretty up and down season. He's had some really great games with the Ravens, but he's also had some really bad games with the Ravens. So pretty up and down season for Lamar, but the Ravens are looking like they're going to put together another solid season this year, and a lot of that has to do with some of the upsides that Lamar Jackson can bring. But still, over the past 30 days, we have seen a pretty big decrease in Lamar Jackson rookie cards. The next card and player I have here is Russell Wilson. I have his 2012 Prizm base rookie card, and then also his 2012 Topps Chrome base rookie card. Now it looks like for the Prizm rookie card, we have to take this with a grain of salt because of the low sales volume. There's only 2 sales over the past 30 days. But it looks like this card, just over 2 sales, is down about 14%, whereas the Topps Chrome base rookie card is down a whopping 37.6%. So we'll call it 38% over the past 30 days. So really significant decrease for Russell Wilson rookie cards. Now a lot of this has to do with the fact that he had a finger injury and he was out for about a month or so on the Seattle Seahawks. And then ever since he came back from that injury, the Seahawks offense and Russell Wilson haven't really looked like what they're capable of looking like. Russell Wilson has still been struggling over the past couple weeks, even with him being back. And the Seahawks don't look like a playoff team this year. So in turn, Russell Wilson rookie cards are down pretty significantly over the past 30 days. The next cards and player I have here is Joe Burrow. I have his 2020 Optic base rookie card and then also his 2020 Prizm base rookie card. Both of these are going to be in PSA 10s. And it looks like for the Prizm base rookie card, that's down about 37.9%, so we'll call it 38%, whereas the Optic base rookie card is down about 41%, so pretty significant decreases for Joe Burrow and his rookie cards over the past 30 days. Like I mentioned earlier, the 2020 rookie class was really heavily printed, so that could have something to do with it. And Joe Burrow started the season off really hot, and he's kind of had an up and down season since then, but the Bengals look like they've taken a pretty significant step forward, and a lot of that has to do with the play of Joe Burrow. They do have some surprising wins, but also some surprising losses. Again, a pretty up and down season for the Bengals, but still, he's put together a very solid season so far, but in turn, his cards are still down a whopping, we'll call it, close to 40% over the past month alone. So pretty big decreases for Joe Burrow and his rookie cards over the past 30 days. Now we looked at over 10 players on today's list, and as you can see, the only player that was somewhat flat and with a little increase is Tom Brady, and his rookie cards are a little different because he has pretty much cemented his legacy as the greatest football player of all time, and he still has the highest odds of winning the MVP this year, and the Bucs are a front runner to win the Super Bowl. So Tom Brady cards are just a little different than a lot of the other cards that we've looked at today, but as you can tell, for the most part, say over 90% of the cards we looked at today were trending down, and they weren't only down, but they were down pretty significantly over the past 30 days. And this is pretty similar to what we've seen in the past where, ever since the start of the season, you are going to have a couple players that really exceed expectations and their cards could go up a little bit, but about a month into the season, those cards are going to trend down, and that's kind of what we're seeing for the most part. The broader NFL sports card market is trending down as a whole. You are going to have a couple players that could be some anomalies, maybe Jonathan Taylor, Cooper Kupp, Deebo Samuel, a couple other players like that really broke out this year. They could be seeing some price increases, but for the most part, the NFL sports card market as a whole is trending down, and pretty significantly, as you saw by a lot of the charts that we looked at. And it doesn't really seem like these prices are really based on performance, as a lot of these players on the list today, they are currently some front runners to win the MVP, yet their cards are still down over 20% over the past 30 days. So I did find that pretty interesting, that just overall, the NFL sports card market as a whole is trending down pretty significantly. This could be something where these cards continue to trend down until the postseason, and then once the postseason starts, depending on player performance and also teams' performances heading into the playoffs, that is when we could really start to see some price movement, again based on player and team performances heading into the playoffs. But until then, I do think that the NFL sports card market is going to continue to trend down until the playoffs start. But with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you found it somewhat entertaining and also informative. If you did, please feel free to hit the like button and also subscribe. Thanks, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.